Well, it's the last song of 2017. I did it. I wrote a song a week.
How to write a song, how to write a song. How to write a song, how to write a song.
There was one episode that I really phoned in. 51 out of 52. That's really not a bad average, is it? That's an A. Golly. I'm proud. I learned a lot of things about myself and my artistic process and my creativity in general. I wrote a whole article about it. I'll link to it. The Submittable blog posted it on their blog. So that was cool. I like all the songs that I did. I don't love all of them, but I like all of them. I definitely think that I have enough that I could do an album. I had enough like halfway through, but I feel this ambivalence, and there's something to having a goal or a journey to continue with. And now that it's the last episode that I said I would do, I'm like, ah! Oh my god, what am I gonna do now? I've had a lot of different ideas about what to do next. Continue doing this, but focus more on the interviews. Do covers here, do a weekly cover. Do children's songs for my niece and nephew and for Fiona. But I would do that on a different channel, I think, and like do it only for them. Because the thing about this is like, who is it for? Is it serving a purpose? Is it helping anybody? That's something I want to focus on for 2018. Is being of service to others more so. I was hoping this would be of service to people, like make them want to do their creative thing. So maybe I've done that like this much. Jenni had an idea for this episode, which is for me to watch back my very first episode of 2017 and see and like react to it and see if that brings up any ideas. I did have one idea for a song for today. Well, I kept a resolution for once. Da 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 da. Bust out the looper because I want to maybe play with looping for this last one. So let's watch the first episode. Why not? Episode 1, New Year's Resolution Revolution. Hey dudes, my name is Jenni Lark. Barely any makeup. This is
How to write a song.
It's so interesting because already after just making the intro video, I'm like, oh my god, this is a lot of work. I'm starting to have second thoughts and things like, oh, would the musicians that I really like think this is cool, or would they think it's dumb? Or I still think about that all the time, like, is this cool or dumb? I don't know. I care less about that though, because I'm like, well, I'm just being my fucking self, so who cares? That's progress. You know, dumb shit like that.
I don't want a resolution. I want a revolution.
I like the concept of the first song, but I'm not a huge fan of how the song turned out. I think it was a hump to get over. And I was thinking that because I always think about making a resolution and yet I never do every year because it always is some stupid shit like, let me lose 5 pounds, let me work out in the gym more, let me... I don't know. And so I think that's why I'm having anxiety too, is because I don't have a super clear idea for 2018 resolution. Because this is such a clear idea that I had for actually years before I did it. So now I'm kind of stressing because, okay, do I continue with this? Is it worth continuing? Do I need a new idea? And then I'm like, oh god, but it has to be a really super clear idea. And I don't necessarily have that. Now I start writing in this notebook. Not much has changed. But the notebook is much more full. Rhyme zone is still huge in my process. Bow, bro, crawl. Janet's sitting right there. Hey. What do you people usually resolve to do? What? What do people usually resolve to Janet? Don't fuck who we do it for. Nobody really keep it. Still nihilistic. That hasn't changed.
So I'm just gonna write songs. What else can I do? Hope that I stick to it and make it to 52.
I did. First song. Interesting. Does it spark anything in me? That was Janet's suggestion, is like to write, you know, get the old notebook. Well, I kept a resolution for once. I knew I was gonna keep this resolution somehow. I was worried about it. I was a little bit overcome with like, wow, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of hours doing this, and I spend like 10 hours a week doing this. But something in my mind, like I knew I was gonna finish this. in a way that I'm very unsure about most things. It became integrated into my identity really fast, like, oh, this is something I do, this is what I'm doing. And I'm not sure why that is. I'm still trying to crack that code.
Well, I kept a resolution.
Let's turn on this little loop machine. Well, as usual, my own thoughts are making me cry. I'm crying and thinking, and like the lyrics that are coming to my head as I'm like jamming with myself on this loop that I'm like not 100% sold on, but I do like it, is the idea that I thought that this resolution would fix something about myself or fix something about my life. And I've experienced this with various things. You think a relationship's gonna fix your life. You think losing weight is gonna fix your life. You think getting that job that you wanted is gonna fix your life. For most people, there's a level of dissatisfaction still within our hearts. Maybe the punchline of this all is, well, that's why it's about, you have to find something about the process that you love, because there is no endpoint.
Overtake me. January into June, waxing, waiting off the moon. There's something to be said for continuing, for continuing. I do like myself, and I like what I've made. So many times I could